In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Finally, after the biggest defeat in history for America after Afghanistan, the last defeat has also come before us. America has announced that it will withdraw its troops from Iraq. This was not an easy announcement. The game played by Putin has removed American forces from Iraq. The scenes that you are seeing on the screen are heart-wrenching for America, where they sat down and settled all matters with Iraq and its forces, saying that they are leaving Iraq. They will leave within about a year and a half. Now think about what will happen after this. The situation will be that there will be no one to save Israel. As soon as America leaves Iraq, Russian troops will reach there and establish their presence. When they come, they will make Iraq so strong that Iran and Iraq forces could attack Israel together. When Iran attacked recently, America tried to stop it from Iraq. At that time, the Prime Minister of Iraq was called and asked to explain everything to Iran about Israel. Now, the situation is that whatever missiles come from Iran, Iraq will not stop them. America will leave, and the biggest problem is that they will leave after a year and a half. But to get this agreement done, Putin is standing behind the Prime Minister of Iraq. He has played such a game that when they leave Iraq, they will leave Syria as well. So if America leaves Syria and Iraq, who will save Israel? In this situation, Yemen has already stopped them. This is such a big defeat. As soon as America said they would leave Iraq, they will leave. So in a year and a half, when the end of 2025 comes, the start of 2026 will come, and they will leave. But will it be destroyed for so long? What will happen then? Now what is the work to do? Iran, Iraq, and many other forces, including Russia, will make a massive attack on the US bases in Iraq. They will make so many attacks that, as the US forces said in Afghanistan, that they would leave in 2028. Then it was 2025. Then it was said that there would be a coalition government. We will stay for 5 years, and we will see it for 5 years. While doing that, the matter was decided when Trump said to leave from here. But then, in all this situation, they left from here in 2020 and 2021. So now, in this situation, the work they have done, that we will leave in a year and a half, they will be attacked. They will be killed so much, and so many attacks will be made on them. The recent attacks have started. They will attack and take America out of here. The Americans will leave, and now China will come into the future. China is coming here and investing money. You think that Russia and China have brought African countries with them. In the Middle East, you know that Iran is in power. In the seas, you know that Yemen is in power. So now the land is under the feet of America, because they were telling America to leave from here. They are saying that there is no work for you. We have a government here. We have everything. We will manage our own country. You pick up the sacks from here and leave. Now, America has stolen oil and gold from Iraq all its life. They say that they work against Daesh. In fact, they were the ones who raised Daesh. Now, this is a very dangerous phase for Israel. Gradually, the scene will be that America will also be released in the Middle East. Gradually, you will see that Qatar will also release them. Then it is obvious that Saudi Arabia is becoming independent in arms and many other matters. Now, their plan is to set up factories there. So gradually, you will see that America is being released from the whole region. America's military bases are being released. After that, when they start to leave the whole Middle East, America's dominance, its game, is over. Now you can see that they are running in the seas. Now no one cares about them. Yemen has become such a big power that you see that America has run away from them in the seas. That is, have you ever thought in your life that America, which calls itself a superpower, will run away from here in fear? They have left from here. So now Israel had the advantage that all these Islamic countries fought among themselves. China and Russia did this to make peace between them. They said, "Stop it. You have fought too much." From Iran's Saudi Arabia, Yemen's Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, they have brought Iran to the top. Now America is being released from Iraq. Gradually, you will see that they are bringing technology, bringing investment, and they will give security. From now on, America's military bases will also leave from there. Then they will leave from Bahrain, then Qatar. In this way, you can see that from the whole region, all their bases will be evacuated from here. So a very big, very big, very big shock to Israel today that now they have very little time. Now, it is not possible that the Americans say that this war has been waged, and we have to stay here. They actually have to remove them before that. When they try to remove them in 2 to 3 to 4 months, they are attacked so much that they say, okay, we are leaving from here. They are forced to leave. Now, this is such a big shock for America, such a big shock, that Israel feels it will be very difficult to maintain its existence. Look, the Americans are about to leave Syria. You know, in the evening, they have also made peace with the Turks. That is, the fight that was going on, Bashar al-Assad and Erdogan are making peace there. Then, after that, Syria is also being evacuated from the United States. Iraq is being evacuated. Iran has already been cleared. It has already been removed from Afghanistan. So what do the Americans have to do? And you already know that whether Saudi Arabia, Qatar or Bahrain, these countries have already said that you are not going to use our bases, neither against Iran nor to help Israel. So America is leaving from here, being evacuated. So either their bases will remain, or they will remain in the United States. Then only one can remain. Now that they are together, both cannot remain. Now think that in this whole situation, Israel is waging a war for the future. This is a matter of world war. Because Putin had decided that all the bases in the United States have to be evacuated from the Middle East. For that, the first thing he did was make Iran the king of the region. He gave weapons to Iran, gave technology to China, brought Yemen forward. Now think that no one can think of fighting with Iran. No Islamic country can think of fighting with Iran. Their power has increased. Now think that Russia has done the biggest thing, that they have to remove them in the evening. In the evening, when the situation is clear, then all of Israel will sit on their heads. Then what will happen? What next? You can guess from here that when the situation is like this, Israel's position will become very weak. Then, what will happen in the future? Look, Lebanon has come at this time, especially their foreign minister has said that Israel has given us a message that first of all, we don't want to deal. Even if we do deal, we don't want to stop the war. We want to fight. Now, you know from Iraq that Yemen, that is, the Houthis and the militias of Iraq, are attacking Haifa together, and their plan is to attack from there. So when the Americans leave, first of all, America's defense system is set up. He stops there. He stops a lot of attacks. Now how will he stop? And now they have to target America for a whole year, and there will be so many attacks on them that in a few months they will talk about leaving. And keep this in mind, that if in all this Trump comes, then they will be completely free. So now they have no reason to stay, that we will stay here, we will work here, then they will leave very soon. Now, and that wraps up today's edition of Reality News. If you enjoyed the content, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. See you all tomorrow.